You can run but you can't hide. Markle Jr. face-to-face showdown with Meghan to meet Archie and Lilibet. Thomas Markle Jr. says he's ready to apologize to his sister Meghan for bad-mouthing her in the press and would do anything to meet Archie and Lilibet. Thomas Markle Jr. has issued a public apology to his sister Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, after criticizing her in the media for years. The 55-year-old window fitter from Oregon said he'd made some horrible mistakes after being thrust into the spotlight when Meghan started dating Prince Harry. He hopes Meghan is watching him on Australian reality show Big Brother VIP, adding, "That's why I'm doing this, so she can see the real me. I want everybody watching to take away this side of me, the real me. I am lovable, nice, I'll give you the shirt off my back, I'm funny," he said. In an interview amid his appearance on Australia's Big Brother VIP, Thomas Jr. said he overreacted when he told the media he had warned Harry very shallow Meghan would ruin his life. He hopes the Duchess of Sussex will watch the show and want to reconnect with his estranged half-sibling. Thomas Jr. told, "I don't need a photo op to go see my sister and I don't want a story behind it. I don't want anything, I would just love to go over to their home and knock on their door, give her a big hug and a kiss and say I miss the hell out of her and apologies right to her face. Maybe one day that will happen. I'd do anything to see Archie and Lilibet." Thomas Jr., the son of Meghan's dad Thomas and his first wife, said growing up with the future Duchess was a great experience. He added, "We were very close, even though our families were, living in different locations. We still got together for the holidays and lots of quality time. I was thrown to the wolves with the popularity and the media with no experience. I was being backed into a corner, into a wall. I made some horrible mistakes and still regret them to this day." Thomas Jr. wrote a letter in 2018 in which he branded the couple's upcoming nuptials a fake fairy tale and warned Harry his marriage to Meghan would be the biggest mistake in royal wedding history. Back in August this year, he had previously described her as a phony, a bully, and a jaded, shallow, conceited woman. Thomas Jr. said, "Maybe I overreacted because the same exact thing happening to Meghan was happening to me. I reacted on some information got from some PR person at the palace that maybe didn't have anything to do with Meghan and she didn't even say it. But me being under so much pressure and hounded and harassed, all I wanted was them off my back. I love my sister, I always have." During an appearance in the show, Thomas Jr. claimed Harry never smiles since marrying cold Meghan. He branded the Duchess shallow and said she will dump Harry, the same way she walked all over her first husband Trevor Angelson. During the premiere of Big Brother VIP in Australia, Thomas Jr. told his housemates, "Last time I saw her was at my grandmother's funeral in 2011, and she took off after that and went to Canada. We were close before. Money changed her, money and fame went to her head really bad. I guess when you are introduced to the 1% of society, that is most likely the reason that happened to her when she didn't have anything before." Thomas Jr. said he had no idea how Meghan ended up with a prince, and said she was cold towards her former husband Trevor.